All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Frank Holmes. He is the CEO of US Global Investors. And Frank, it's great to see you again. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Good. We're going to talk about your ETF, of course, and that's all related to travel. And boy, obviously since COVID, people are back returning, back traveling, and it seems to be growing year after year after year. Are you seeing that trend too as well, Frank?
We are, and we have a product called JETS, as you know, listed in New York Stock Exchange, and our other product is called TRIP, listed on the London Stock Exchange. And both apply the smart beta, looking for the companies that relate to the industries where there's strong momentum and revenue. And even though the fundamentals are so strong, there's a negative narrative towards travel and airlines. But it's just the great opportunity. And this time last year, there wasn't one analyst on Wall Street that said United Airlines would go up 30%. So it only went up 130%. So the negative narrative, you have to sort of drill through and take a look at the industry.
Yeah. Frank, Deloitte found that in a survey that more than half of all Americans planning on going somewhere this summer, some type of travel. And I'm sure you could find that in Canada and in Europe as well.
Absolutely. And the big break, especially here in the US, is the price of gas at the pump. And it's continuing to remain dormant and lower from a year ago. So that's very bullish for profit margins for the airlines, but it's also people that get up and go and drive somewhere. And so that means the hotels are doing very well.
Yeah. Uh, Comparatively to North America, what about Europe? Is it seeing the same sort of demand that you're seeing in North America?
European travel is on fire. I mean, if you listen to the CEO of Ryanair, the biggest in Europe, he says the whole of Europe seems to be traveling. Ever since COVID, the world has changed in two big ways. One is that people are seeking experiences, so they want to get out whenever they get a chance to get out. And the other key component has been the rise of the digital nomads, which are like 40 million people that fly north, south, and depending on the winter and summer seasons, back and forth. And that travel is taking up a lot of the seats. So the airlines have huge pricing power.
Okay. Now, if we step aside and look at on the water, let's say cruise lines, they're enjoying some increases as well. It seems that they're sort of tagging on to where the jets are going.
Absolutely. And you see that out of Vancouver, you see that in Seattle, how people have to fly to those destination cities and then get on those cruise lines. And both are looking for that person's looking for a good experience, in particular on the boats. The boats is these ships are incredible what they offer for entertainment from 24/7. So I think when we look at travel, people in San Antonio, where I am, they drive to Corpus Christi to go take a 4-day trip on a ship.
Yeah. Lastly, just on Trip and on Jets, the two ETFs, Frank, you're happy with where they're at right now and what you see as for the rest of this year?
Yes, I think there's going to be lots of positive surprises on the upside in both revenue and cash flow by these various subset industries in the overall travel and tourism. So I remain extremely bullish on the airline industry and hotels and cruise lines.
Exciting times ahead for sure. Lots of people heading out for vacation. Frank, great to see you. You're not on vacation, you're working hard, and we appreciate your time. Thanks, friend.
Great.
There's Frank Holmes, the CEO of US Global Investors.